Let's take a look at some of the amazing technology and the innovations that are here at the Detroit Motor Show. I'm here with Casey Pruett from TechMath, a company based in Michigan.
Yes.
And you have a contract with Ford, I understand, putting some incredible technology into the cars that actually lets me customize a vehicle to my body, to my shape, to my size. Is that right?
That's precisely right. What we have is a laser scanning device, and this is a device that's used to measure your body very precisely, very quickly, and non-invasively.
All right.
And what we're doing with that data is able to extract the dimensions from that,
right.
And then we can customize a vehicle to fit you most appropriately from a safety and an ergonomics perspective.
Okay, so you need to get the shape of myself. What, do you frisk me or something? You go along like they used to do in the old cop shows?
No, it's much easier than that.
Okay.
Actually, all you need to do is just stand inside of our booth scanner, and within 15 seconds we have a planar laser system that travels over your body, and cameras measure that in space.
Amazing. Did you say in your booth?
That's right.
Okay.
We have a cabin booth that actually is a small enclosed space so that we can control the lighting so the cameras can see the laser a little bit better.
Okay, last year, or maybe a couple of years ago, I went to a Star Trek convention and they never had a booth with a laser in it. This is incredible. We've got to see this. Okay. You're going to scan my body. Now, what is the laser doing exactly? It's reading the points of my body in space and recording them, is that right?
That's right. It's not an intense laser, not from a medical perspective. It's really the same equivalent laser type that you would have at a grocery store reading barcodes on products. The laser is traveling. It's a planar laser system that travels in a vertical feed system.
Right.
And the cameras are above and below each of those laser sources, and they record the position of that laser in three-dimensional space as it travels over your body. Oh. Okay, Adrian, so come on in here.
Can't wait. Now, X marks the spot, obviously.
Yeah, Adrian, you need to stand on the X there, and unfortunately you're going to face this way.
Okay.
Just for the orientation.
You get a profile shot of me now.
And what's going to happen, Adrian, is that the lasers are going to start from the top, and then they're going to travel down. You're going to see a red light as it goes over your body.
Okay.
And it takes about 15 seconds.
Right.
When the light is at the bottom, it will be finished, and then the card will come out in this slot, and it will have your information written to the card.
The card's going to come out of that slot?
The card is going to come out of the
Amazing.
slot with your information written onto it.
It's all here. Let's see what I'm like. Now, Casey, I have a card. What does this mean now? All of the data is stored in here?
All this data that we just took from you on the scan and the questions you answered are on that card. And then as you see here, this is a three-dimensional representation of you as you were standing in the scanning booth.
So in here we see that I am fashionably attired, but a little extra weight back there. What's that going to mean in terms of fitting me for a car?
Well, what we would use then is we'd be able to go in and take your body dimensions from this scan and be able to understand exactly how tall you are from your waist up, how long your legs are, how wide your waist circumference is, how long your arms are. These type of things we can then use to program a vehicle to adjust to fit you. So we know where to position the seat, where to bring the pedals to, where to move to. Also, they fit you optimally.
Now, how is this going to be done? Is it going to be done? A lot of people have talked about custom buying cars on the internet for a few years now. Where's the booth? In my home? Is it at a dealership? Is it online? Where is that booth that we just had the laser scan me?
The idea Ford is thinking about right now is that you would have a scanner inside of a Ford dealership, and then at the time you purchased a Ford vehicle, you would be able to get scanned as well as any of your family members that would be driving the vehicle also. And then that information would be programmed into a key fob. You would then, every time you open that door, or started the car with that key, all of the elements in that car would adjust to fit you. And it would not necessarily just be the seat and the steering wheel, for example, but it could also be your favorite radio station presets, your temperature control setting, the mirror position, etc.
Really? That's something else. Casey, what happens though if I'm a 30-year-old woman, I'm starting a family, and I'm 6 or 7 months pregnant? She's out like this, and you've already scanned her when she wasn't.
Well, certainly a similar situation would be after you've had a big Christmas feast, for example.
Exactly.
But what you can do is you can be scanned again at any time, and that new data can be programmed into your key fob for any change in life situation that you have. So far, the response has been very positive.
Really?
People are really excited about being a part of technology, doing high-tech things. They like their cars. They like to customize their cars. And so consumers are really reacting positively so far.
Casey, it's amazing. You can customize a car now, not just for the paint you want in the interior, but you can actually do it ergonomically, the settings on the dash. I had a great time doing it.
My pleasure, Adrian. Thank you.
Casey Pruett from TechMath. I had no idea I had such a bad posture, but we'll see what we can do with that. That's it for here at the Detroit Motor Show. The technology is just expanding at an incredible rate.